Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bolo, and we're gonna be exposing one of the most overrated playoff performances in NBA history, and that is the Game 6 Miami Heat versus San Antonio Spurs, in which they came back and won the game, pushed it to Game 7, in which they closed it out, and congratulations for doing that. But they are so lucky San Antonio is begging to lose. Now I'm going to expose why LeBron's performance is overrated. We're going to start off with going into the fourth quarter. He was an all-time great. Got that dog in him. 3 for 12. 3 for measly 12. Then he picked it up in the fourth quarter after a couple of the other guys hit some shots, got some momentum going at home, and he goes off. He does. He goes off. But this last minute is why I call it overrated. Because in my opinion, when you're that guy, you've got to finish it off. Doesn't mean you have to make the bucket, but you have to make the play. It can't just be some freak accident. And then we're going to expose overtime because a lot of people don't talk about that. But let's get into the video. 58 seconds left. Miami down 2. The great LeBron James, the GOAT, allegedly.
Bitter ending to their season here on their home floor. They've made a fabulous comeback. Can they do it again? Final minute. Parker picks up James.
6'8" versus what, 6'3"? And he's out here dribbling.
James pulls back. James backs in. Lost the ball. Duncan lost it.
Turnover. Down 2, Mr. Clutch.
Picked up and Parker has it. Ginobili drives inside. Fouled by Allen, and Ginobili will shoot 2.
Unbelievable.
7 seconds remaining.
Makes the first one up 3.
Amazing how a whole season can come down to making free throws.
Oof, made them both.
Again, Miami has just one timeout left.
37 seconds. Miami down 4. Let's see what happens.
7-0 run for the San Antonio Spurs.
And they would like to get a 2-for-1 with 37 seconds to go. A quick shot.
James looks, sees an opening. Wild pass picked up by Ginobili.
Another turnover. In 30 seconds, 2 turnovers by the GOAT.
And he's fouled by Allen. Manu Ginobili will go to the line again, with the Spurs leading by 4.
A lob to Bob.
That right there. And I remember watching this. Side note, sidebar. I remember when it got closer to the end of the game and I said if he was going to miss the free throw, Miami was going to win. And that's exactly what happened.
Ginobili, meanwhile, misses what could be a huge free throw. There's still plenty of time. 28.2 remaining. One for 2.
Up by 5.
5-point game. And a timeout call by Eric Spoelstra, his final timeout. And now they will inbound. Miller back in the game with Allen, Wade, James, and Chalmers. Just what you said. And they've got the shooters out there. Boris Diaz going to come in for Tim Duncan. Kawhi Leonard will guard James. Diaw on the ball. Miller to inbound. Again, Miami.
This is what I'm talking about. San Antonio was begging to lose. A missed free throw by Manu Ginobili, who's usually pretty clutch, and then you take out Tim Duncan.
He does not have any timeouts remaining.
If you're going to give help, you give help off of Wade. You don't come off another three-point shooter.
James catches, fires a 3, way off.
And then a brick. So if we're keeping tabs, after a nice fourth quarter, I'll give him that. It was a nice fourth quarter. He's had 3 quarters of hot garbage, going 3 for 12. And the last minute, when his team needs him the most, he's got 2 turnovers and a bricked 3.
Rebound tipped, still loose, picked up by Miller. Back out to James, another 3. It's good! James knocks it down.
He got bailed out big time, but good that he made the shot.
2-point game with 20 seconds remaining. And the Spurs call their final timeout. 2-point game with 20 seconds remaining. Duncan looking, has to get it in, finds Leonard. Leonard fouled by Miller, who did a good job fouling right away.
Missing free throws.
Pressure on a 21-year-old in his first NBA Finals.
And with Duncan out, attack the rim. They're not going to come off a three-point shooter. You can score quickly.
Clutch one there from Leonard. Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the 3 right away?
Just attack the basket.
James catches, puts up a 3. Won't go.
Boom.
Bosh. Back out to Allen. His 3-pointer. Bang!
Let's look at the last minute of LeBron James' historically great performance. And I'm using quotation marks with my fingers, if you were wondering. He's got 2 turnovers, 2 brick 3s, and 1 make. I'm sorry. When you're that guy, when you're the GOAT, James, you're allowed maybe 1 turnover, but you got to hit 2 out of 3 of those. Okay, Ray Allen saved you.
Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Spurs do not have a timeout, but the officials are going to review to see if Allen was behind the line.
Ray Allen saved this man's life. And it's not just here, because people talk about this shot, but we're gonna get in overtime, which why I say this game is way more overrated than people want to even talk about.
And I like not guarding the inbounder.
Here goes Parker, final seconds. Parker on the drive, puts it up, overtime.
He's lucky there was no call there, but you gotta let them play it out. But now we're gonna go to the overtime.
To get the deep Bosh to put him to the free throw line because he rebounded it at about 7 seconds.
Instead of 3-pointer, we see it so often in the NBA. Allen comes off the screen. That won't go. The rebound to Leonard. Nobody's in any room.
Isn't that crazy how LeBron James is running plays for Ray Allen? That man is shitting bricks.
Kind of foul trouble except Mike Miller, who has 5, but he's not on the floor right now. Parker drives, looking for Duncan, gets it to Leonard, and Leonard banks it in. Leonard with 20.
I would be worried about a team's response after being that a tough, strong-minded team.
Ginobili on Wade, back out to James. James was brilliant in the 4th quarter. Now he's got Parker on him again. Turns, fires.
Another miss.
Nearly threw it away.
So we've got 3 misses and 1 make in the last minute and overtime from the great LeBron James.
Parker penetrates, Bosh on him. Parker hits so many big shots down the stretch, puts it up, in and out. Duncan tips it to right to Chalmers. Bosh ahead of the field, fouled and one. A rare time, poor transition.
Chris Bosh, great play. Boneheaded play by Manu.
Duncan, 17 rebounds, 30 points, only 5 after halftime. We had 25 in the first half. And we'll right back to Duncan. Bosch on him. Duncan, quick move. Won't go. Dion, the offensive rebound. Finds Leonard. Leonard again in the paint. The little soft touch, and the Spurs up by 2. Behind him, Parker comes.
Sorry.
Numbers, but he's had a big impact. James threw it behind him. Parker comes up with it.
You gotta catch that. No excuses. You gotta catch that.
Parker went down hard.
He went down hard, but it wasn't a hard foul.
Parker 5 for 5 from the line. He shot a career high from the line tonight. Misses that one. Remember, Leonard missed one earlier. Now Parker misses one.
Ginobili missed, I think, 2. Kawhi missed 1. Tony missed 1. There was a lot of blown opportunities on San Antonio's part.
As well, too, Mike.
Yep. Three-point lead for San Antonio. You get 3 additional timeouts in the overtime. You shoot on the 4th team foul. Allen trying to draw contact, doesn't need it.
Ray Allen with 2. So right now, the only 2 buckets scored by Miami are Ray Allen with 2 and Chris Bosh with 2.
Dangerous pass. Parker again for 3. Way off.
Tim Duncan should have been getting a lot more touches here.
They bump, but good incidental contact. They just get the ball across the timeline with 1 second to spare. Under 2 minutes remaining in OT. James, the crossover. Wade, the drive. Inside to James. Heat back up by 1.
He made a layup. Great job. So he's what, 2 for 5 in the last minute of regulation and overtime with 2 turnovers. I probably would have gave him a 3rd when he bobbled that pass by Wade.
Greg Popovich saying push the ball. Now Wade on Parker on the switch. Parker gets bumped. Leonard, 3 to shoot. Leonard's jump shot way off.
Tim Duncan should have been getting the ball and offense ran through him. Tony Parker was not shooting well. I don't know why he was forcing so much. Tim Duncan should have been the one to live and die by when it comes to the Spurs.
Taken by Parker, has to put it up. Blocked by Allen and a 24-second violation.
Boneheaded play.
Stop, or even if Miami scores. So that they can switch more, Mike, and keep a bigger man in.
James against Ginobili. Backs in. Difficult shot.
Another miss.
Go. Rebound Leonard. Outlet to Ginobili. And there's that.
I'm sorry, but LeBron James is playing like dog shit. Can we all agree on that?
Timeout, Jeff. 55 seconds remain. James in pursuit of Parker. They get it to Duncan, and we'll go right back to Ginobili. Parker sets it up. Ginobili on the drive. Looking.
Boneheaded plays.
Right to James. James drives on Green, who tries to foul him, and then James lost it out of bounds.
I think they're going to review that, and I believe it went off LeBron James.
Kawhi Leonard will inbound. Duncan, Green, Ginobili, and Parker.
It's almost like they plotted Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker to just say, look, we're not going to allow Tim to get this finals MVP. So we're going to close. It's going to be us two, because they were just passing him up when he had multiple opportunities.
Chalmers is on Leonard. Leonard has got to use his size to get on the board against the smaller Chalmers.
Right back to Parker, guarded by James. Bosch, good help. Parker blocked by Bosch. James the rebound, and a foul called against San Antonio. Miami clinging to a 1-point lead. Wade pulls up. Won't
Boom.
Leonard the rebound. 10 seconds remaining. Not looking to call time. Ginobili on the drive. Ginobili lost the ball. Picked up by Allen. Now they have to foul. Greg Popovich irate. He thought Ginobili got hit.
They weren't going to call that even if he did get hit.
Instead, Ray Allen will shoot free throws with 1.9 remaining. Allen, one of the great free throw shooters in the game, with a chance to put him up by 3.
Boom.
Now remember also, Miami has a foul to give. But with 1.9 remaining, that's a dangerous scenario to try and use it.
Absolutely, particularly if they're going for 3.
And San Antonio will call time and advance the ball. Two clutch free throws.
Ray Allen, winning a championship with LeBron James, still has Michael Jordan as the GOAT. And I can guarantee you, him being up close and personal to see this guy shitting in his pants during that last minute of the fourth quarter and in overtime. He made a 3 and a layup, but he missed, what, 5 shots? He bricked two 3-pointers, and I think he missed 2 or 3 other layups. But at worst, he missed 4 shots and had 2 turnovers. 3, I think. I think that might have counted as a turnover. Let me actually check. Did it count as in overtime? Did it count? Yeah, so that did count as a turnover. So you had 3 turnovers in fourth quarter and overtime. 4 misses, 1 made 3 and 1 layup. He did not win the game. He was a big reason they were in the position of having to come back in the fourth quarter, going 3 for 12. Ray Allen saved this man. And Mario Chalmers, actually, because I think he had the actual best game on the team.
From Ray Allen, beat by 3, timeout San Antonio. They need a 3. Green trying to get free. Cross-court pass to Green. Green, blocked by Bosh.
Blocked by Bosh. They made the win. They got the win. But what I want to emphasize is that LeBron James, this was not some legendary performance. This was not an all-time great, oh my God, put this on NBA classics. It was not. He had a nice 10-minute stretch in a 53-minute game. That's what it was. He played like dog shit at the end, as we've been accustomed to. And Ray Allen and the rest of the team bailed this man out. I'm out. Let me know what your thoughts on the comments below.